What's up, guys? It's your boy Juan Crypto coming at you with another live stream tonight. We're looking at some Litecoin, a few other coins, see if we can make some profitable trades, see if we might just be holding Litecoin overnight. Gonna go over a couple of ICOs I'm kind of interested in and you might want to look into as well. Give me a couple of minutes here to get the rest of the chat set up and we'll get going. What's up, guys? If you're just joining the screen, we're about to get started here in a second. I'm just posting a couple locations real quick, letting the people know I'm live. You know, gotta hook up those shameless plugs so you can get some of the viewers in here and we can talk about the important coin issues of today. Oh man, Litecoin. I'm gonna have to draw a new chart, guys. I'm kind of liking where it's going, to tell you the truth. Waiting for some people to get in here. Not sure who's what. What's up, man? Just missed a fat moon on meme. Dang it, son. I've been busy doing real life things, unfortunately, so I haven't been able to get in on any of these trades. Where's everybody at? Where the homies at? Where the homies at so far? No homies yet? Where the homies at? Ooh. Dang. What is that? That's tasty. That's tasty, brother. Look like we might get back up to resistance level there here in just a second. Still got decent volume trading. I mean, had a quick drop off, you know, a little bit of a pump dump action. People seeing it go up there. What are we trading tonight, guys? I think I might just be buying into Litecoin and holding overnight. You know, made some good trades today. Got up about 70 bucks. You know, just coming at you guys, trying to hook it up, trying to see what you guys want to talk about. I'm hoping it never stops, bro. I hope Litecoin just moons repeatedly. Let me refresh this so I can get my charts. Got that good old slow internet, you know what I'm saying? Let's check out Litecoin here. Give me 2 frames. No, it's definitely not a healthy growth. I'm with you there. We do need to see a little bit of correction happening because we've just been going hard in the paint all day today so far. Let's see. We want the 1 day. Yeah, man. That's craziness. That's craziness on the 1 day. So we want. We want to be on the 5-minute chart for the bottom. that out. And we don't need the stochastics for the 5-minute chart. What's up, guys? If you're just getting in here. Oh well, man. Oh well. Sorry, I'm looking over at Discord chat. Frozen. Yeah, let's get rid of stochastics. Let's get in here. Take a more in-depth look at it. Still staying right there around the 263, 265 range. And I'm looking to do some trades. I'm not sure where I'm putting my money tonight. I want to get in somewhere. I'll check it out, bro. I'll check it out. What is... What is it doing? Ooh. Yeah? I could possibly get in on that. Dun, 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 dun. When are you thinking this is gonna come up though here? I mean, the 1 minute and the 5 minute. Give me my stochastics and RSI back. The MACD's crossing under. We're not really quite coming up. Oh man, could be seeing that rise pretty quick. Tech does seem good. I do like what they're doing with the platform and what they're trying to do. But the question is can we make money in the short term on it? As a hold, I definitely have a little bit in my portfolio. I'm holding a couple hundred coins as of now, hoping to buy in some more positions. Might buy a couple more on the dip tonight. Jesus, we got all kinds of action going on. So what do you guys want to see? Really, I read a couple of books. Man, I spent probably 2 months watching every single video I could on the different indicators, on how the charts work. And you know, I'm still learning. I'm definitely in no way a professional, nor do I proclaim to be very good at it. I am having fun though. I like to read it. You kind of learn your simple things like your Bollinger Bands, your MACD, RSI. I'm just getting into stochastics, which is kind of similar to the RSI. It's kind of almost a cross between the MACD and the RSI, to tell you the truth. From my perspective at least. For a while I was looking at parabolic SARs, just to kind of help notate, you know, whenever you get the tightening in the bands to see where things are going to go. Then we'll hope on meme pumps up to 10. So we want to take a look at digital note. Pretty small coin. Hard to look at something like this over the short range. Let's get back up to 1. Let's get in here. Let's give it the 5-day. So we're seeing some action here. Oh, I'm not super big on these really low sat coins yet. I think it would be a good hold. I haven't looked into digital note. I haven't read their white paper yet. I only know what I've heard, and to me, it's nothing that I'm getting into yet. But if you've got a couple of dollars to throw at it, you know, 1,000 coins going to cost you 18,000 Satoshi. You know, under 10 bucks. What is that? 18,000 Satoshis only like $3 or $4, right? Okay, you know, buy 1,000 coins and hold them. Set them and forget them. Leave them in your wallet. Come back in a month. If you've made some money, great. If not, you didn't really lose anything. I mean, How long have we been out on the market? We got a 3-month on it. So definitely seems there's some potential. I wonder if there was some sort of news or this was just a pump. But this is over the course of a couple of days back in November, or actually October. This would have been October 29th through the 30th. So over the course of a day, it rose and fell pretty hard there. But it's had some history before, so it might not be something that would be too terrible to look into holding for a couple of days. You know, even at a time, you got these nice little swings. You could make some profit, but as far as overall, you know, we're seeing those lower lows and lower highs. It's kind of a downward funnel, you know. Checking that out. What else? I hope meme pumps to 10. Well, we're still facing some resistance up here. Let's check it out. Let's look at it on a 5-day. And it's new, so that's all we got. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? You ain't got much information. We're still loading here on, you know, good old slow internet that everyone loves. I mean, is this another 100% gainer? That's pretty crazy. This is over 1 day, so I mean, we had 100% in the last 24 hours, then we kind of came back down. This is probably 80% at least, I would say. 89%. You know, definitely something I would take a look at. I'd look into it, kind of read about it, see if you think it's worth holding, or are you just trying to swing trade it or day trade it. District Ox and Ruby. Let's check those out. Yeah, Litecoin still mooning, I think. Man, you gotta love this slow internet, guys. I'm really sorry. My camera's a little shaky there. I wasn't actually streaming the face cam last night because my bandwidth wasn't good enough to support it, and it might not be right now. So I might have to take it out of here. Let me know how it's looking on the stream. Do I need to cut out the face cam to get a little bit better frames there for you guys, or what? What do you want to do? Still loading. Jesus. See if we can't get something going here. What's happening on the front page? There we go. So what were we looking at? We were looking at District Ox. It was getting pretty far down there. I would say, without taking a look at any news that's going on about it, what's the reason why it's come down this far? Is it a brand new coin? Looks like it could be a new coin. Yeah, so it's a new coin, doesn't have a lot of history. As these things come out, I don't know if this was an ICO or not. Okay, it's not. Never mind. My internet's just slow. It's not a brand new coin. But I'm not seeing a lot of ups and downs. I'm seeing a lot of mostly downward trends. So if you're looking at just the day trade, you know, in the course of a day there, you could make some decent profit, but I don't think it's anything that I would personally be holding long term. Got a little bit of a sell wall right now, so I'm not really looking for it to do much on the upswing until we hit a little bit lower there. Some pretty big sell volumes though, not an awful lot of purchase volume. Yeah, Bitcoin rally tends to wreck everything else. Let's take a quick look at Ruby. been a while since I've looked into RubyCoin. Pretty fair on the wall. Stochastics show it's tanking. What about RSI? Let's get that up there. It's tanking on both. Let's look at the 5-minute. That's still big old black candle for 5.15. Still black candle on the 15. I think it's going to see some more downwards action for tonight at least. Definitely might be worth buying in on the dip though. But you know, Bitcoin's rally does affect everything like you said. So it's always worth looking in and seeing what you can do. Definitely I'll be waiting for a lower dip here though. I would expect it to probably come down another 200 or 300 Satoshi before we start to see another upwards, because we're getting now into a bigger sell wall than a buy wall here. Let's check out Bittrex and see what we got. Man, meme has been mooning. Why didn't I just hold that today? I could have bought in it and freaking tripled my money today, but I didn't. I'm scared. Did you guys? Did anyone triple your money today? On freaking meme? Jesus. I remember watching this morning when it was only up 50%. I mean, right here. About where I started watching it this morning, I was like, yeah, I gotta go to work, so we'll quit taking a look at it right now. I mean, it's gotta take a dive soon, right? 36 cents all the way up to $1.67 at the highest. Currently $1.57. Litecoin settled. I don't want Coinbase. I'm not trading on Coinbase. I want the Bittrex. Yeah, I was looking at US dollar. I'm sorry. Maybe I was looking somewhere. So wall at 92. Yeah, that's can I cut the music out? I can. Don't like the music, man? Or you like to hear some different music? Or you just want to hear my terrible, raspy voice? It's just boring. I don't talk enough, man, to not have music. I'm not a professional yet. I don't know. Come back over here. Let's look at Cardano. Still, man, what is Bitcoin doing right now? Not an awful lot. Not an awful lot. Still got Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Go back to singular chart version. Quit hiding all my indicators. Oh man. There we go. I don't need MACD to be so big. So we're still waiting on that come up here. We might be seeing something in Cardano. Lower the volume on it. Not a problem, man. Let's get that happening. Let me check out Okay, I see why. We were jamming last night, alright? I streamed for 3 hours and we were just talking a bunch of shit, essentially. We got far off the topic of coins and didn't know what was going on, just having a good time. Okay. So, are there any coins that you guys are looking to get onto? I'm sure hoping it's not going to correct under 100. I'm really hoping for like the 180 to 200 range as far as a correction goes, but we've seen so much gain today, and I mean, that's the 1 hour chart. What are we looking like here? So I would want my corrections probably to be right here, about the 192 range. I want to find support here, and I probably want to move lateral at least 24 hours, man. I want to see a nice correction before we continue this uptrend, because I really like Litecoin. It's so much faster than Bitcoin. Fees are less. Honestly, I'm looking to switch a lot of my holdings over into it for the long term. You know, kind of diversify, maybe a 60-40 split between Bitcoin and Litecoin. And then obviously, you know, what I'm trading with is what I'm trading with. But we've seen the same kind of action all day with Litecoin. You know, nice gains, small pullback, nice gains, small pullback, nice gains. And it's just getting even more parabolic as the day's gone on here. I don't like you, auto scale. I don't like auto scale. Any other coins you guys want to take a quick look at? Anything like that? Any suggestions for trades? Man, I want to make some trades. You know what? Let's get on here and let's work the spread. Let's see if we can't work a trade on the spread. Probably looking at maybe a $50 trade here. Looks like meme's starting to come down. I have never heard of this coin, but it's exploded out of nowhere apparently. PTOY. Get out of here. PTOY. Patentory. Yeah. Does that look like a pump to you guys? I don't know. That's got some pretty solid. Yeah. I don't know. What does that look like to you guys? Red coin, what is it? 9 Satoshis or is it 10 Satoshis today? PDC. This is intriguing me. That's an awful lot of volume for a coin this size over the last, you know, hour. Red coin, we'll take a look at it. It's usually always the highest on the spread, so we'll see that once we're checking out the spreads here. It's probably 10 or 11% depending on if it's at 10 or 11 Satoshis today. But you see red coin, so we're at 9 Satoshis today. Dogecoin has stayed about the same. Basically the way I like to work is I like to try to work the spread. 9 sat. I don't know why it blocked that, but I think it thought it was a bad word or something. I like to come in here though and see what's got a decent spread. A 3% spread on over 5,000 Satoshis, 19% gain. So let's see if we can't make a little bit of profit here. And this, we're working strictly on the spread here. So what we're looking to do is 55.40 to 55.42. I want to see a bit higher spread than that. I want to be able to make more than 2 Satoshis per purchase. Let's see what we're buying and selling for. 55.40, 55.39. Two bigger sell orders, so somebody tried to buy a decent position in it. Volumes are not very high. We've got one here. It's about $2,000, almost $3,000. Selling at the 565 range, so that would indicate a pretty decent sell wall there. Not very much volume on the buy. Well, actually, I don't know. They'll probably be about the same at the moment without actually pulling up the chart. Let's look at. That's not what I want. I got in trouble in one of my Discord groups for promoting my channel. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm just trying to have fun, trying to get people to be interested. I'm not trying to make no money off my live stream. If you want to click a link, click a link. If you don't want to click a link, don't click a link. I'm not going to be upset. I enjoy it. That's why I do it. Because I'm definitely not making money off it, I can tell you that. If anything, I'm losing money when I'm doing these trades because I'm bad at it. But I'm getting better. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff there. So I'm not really seeing anything I can do here. It's not a big enough spread. So we'll take her back to the main page. No new comments. Oh, my eyes hurt today. So that's up 64%. Come down to 308%. We got any? So red coin just came up. I mean, if you got a big position in that, you could have made a little bit of money. Kind of rare to see it come up a whole sat. Let's check that out. It's funny you said that about it. It's really just been kind of staying in the same range though. Like, I'm not even going to pull it up on the chart because it's been all the way up in the 15 range. But I mean, it's only varied one Satoshi in the last 24 hours. So you can't really do anything with it. Not a whole lot of volume either, so doesn't look like anything I can do anything with. Which we talking about the Crypto Crasher Discord, Jay Rios? I'm in a few of them, and they're the only one that said anything to me about it so far. I've been doing it for a couple of days. I figured someone would say something to me at some point, but you know what? It's not like I'm saying watch my video on BitConnect and not the person who owns this video on it. Someone just bought it 10 sat, yeah. So let's see what else we can find on the spread here. Might have to dig down into the 1 or 2 percenters. For the spread, you want a little bit higher value. Let's check out Varium. No, Vizard. Okay, so you're in Big Pump then. I don't think he said anything to me about it yet. I do think I did get muted for a little while earlier when I was just letting people know I was going to be going live for the Big Pump, which did not happen. I was pretty upset we didn't pump today, but whatever. It'll be alright. 14. Okay, so here's something where you might be able to work the spread. You can try to get in here at the probably 14,205 range and just put up a sell order, you know, just 5 Satoshis less than they've got going here. I think you can get good gain off digital note. Let's check it out. What's their call sign? You said you bought it 18 sats, so that would be XDN. Are you talking long term or short term? You think we're going to get the fluctuation there, or what's your thought? It's minimum 17, 19. Only 7 Bitcoin. It'd be a holder for me. I'd buy in a position probably. I'd try to get in probably somewhere around here. You know, just buy a small position. It's not even the minimum. It doesn't even reach the minimum order size. So I think we're gonna have to go 3,000. Yeah. Sell at 23 or 24. How long do you think you're gonna have to hold to sell at 23 or 24? I should probably check out the chart before I put in $5 on it. What is that? $10? What is it? $8.62. So I feel comfortable throwing that at it. You know, I got a little bit to play with here. I would probably, yeah, like I said, I need to check this out first. So we're gonna go XDN, digital note. Let's look at it on a 5-day perspective. So we've been really coming down. Have you heard any news about it? What makes you think it's going to come back up? Something with this low value of Satoshis. I mean, it's fluctuating not even an entire Satoshi in the buy and sell, and it's not even changing prices. It's just the volume either way. I'm seeing way bigger sell volumes than I am buy volumes, but it's a pretty big dip for the 5-day, about the 1 month. So we're just going down and down. And we've had some pretty low action like this before, so I mean it's a good chance it could go up. I'll buy in that little position. Let me go ahead and take note that I'm going to attempt the purchase. 3,000. Did you note, which is XDN at $9 USD, 17 sat. I always keep a paper log of my trades and my buys. That way, if I ever just want to look at something with a glance, don't want to have to take time to two-factor authenticate to get in and look at stuff. It's just so much easier because I've got my trades from the day before. I don't know. Do I want to go ahead and pull the trigger? What's the volume like on this? Not a lot of volume. I mean, the 1 day. So we saw some buy volume. If I could get in at 17, I'd be okay with it. I'll hold it. Order placed. Now, how long will it take to buy that? The world may never know. What else you want to see? What else you guys looking at? Anyone else got any other suggestions? Where is my boy Doug at? Should be in here. I'm gonna go ahead and post this up again under possible duress of getting more flack. See if we can get some more people in here so we get some more interesting content going, guys. Post on my Facebook page and my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter for 0 updates. Days a week when I get home is also basically eat, shower, and sleep. And this other. Cool. I need to post I'm going live. Why does that still have the PM crypto chart review? I don't know why that name hasn't changed, but real problems. Yeah, I would definitely agree with you there. People definitely always want to make a quick buck. I mean, if you're playing with a big enough volume, you know, you can get in at 17, get out at 18. But if you're playing with $20,000, then that's only one more Bitcoin in the entire volume, really. It's not going to make that big of a wave, but I mean, you could make 4% gain, and you know, without a lot of effort, it's not super detrimental, you know. Selling for profit, then holding any ugly dump bag on a shitcoin. Somebody's little folder. But we'll leave that buy order in place. Let's go ahead and hit up the main page again. I think I would set mine to sell at probably 5 Satoshi higher, so I'll probably, honestly, I probably want to be at like, same about you, 23 or 24. But if you had the money, you could change the whole market. I mean, you could get in on a pump on it and really make a difference. What does the... Look at the stair step. Bigger sell wall than buy wall, though. So what else are we looking at? Anything else you want to see? Any other coins you're holding? Let us know what you guys are doing in the chat. You know, we're here to try to help each other out. Ain't nothing going on, guys. Ain't nothing going on. It's a slow night. You know, we had futures launch over the weekend, and not a lot to do. Are there any ICOs you guys are looking into? Any initial coin offerings? I'm definitely looking at picking up some Evion or Environ. The whenever the ICO actually launches, I'm not getting in pre-ICO because I don't got $1,000 to put on it. I did it was chilling around 28 on the 5th of December, which is the day that BTC started a big rally. Whew. I ain't playing with that much, my friend. Not yet. Not yet, at least. Not for about another week or so, and I'll get a couple G's in here to play with. You know, really try to diversify the portfolio, get some bags holding. You know, just holding stuff for the long term. Obviously, Big 10 want to kind of diversify, but you know, I'm just having fun. I like to trade. I like to try to see if I can make money or lose money. I've always been kind of a gambling man. Let's see. Elastic. I've not. Just still trending. Litecoin still up. Vericoin. Let's look at something that's not up very much. That's a pretty big volume. Let's check out Lumen. I haven't done anything with Lumen since yesterday, but I do know that they've got a contract with IBM to handle across the globe payments, which I'm excited about. So it's definitely something I'm looking to buy in a little bit and hold for the long term, because I definitely believe in their product and I believe what they're doing, and they've already got, like I said, contracts with IBM. It's definitely something I'm looking to get into. Let's see. Yeah. Ignore my background. You don't need to see my business logo, okay? Ignore it. Unless you own a nursing home and you need some staff, or you own a big company and you need permanent placement employees, I can help. Cardano's starting to see a little bit of a rise here. Seems to be slow playing, to tell you the truth, though. I wonder how far it'll go. We're 30 seconds into this candle and we don't got much volume yet, so Pay and ADEX. So we'll move Cardano over here. 10x. I haven't looked into this yet, but I have heard some good stuff about it. It's seeing some good fluctuations here in the last hour or so. Definitely would have liked to get in on that swing. Looks to be 5%, maybe 8%. 5%, just about. Nice little swing there. Volume's kind of tapering off, so we'll probably come back down. I would expect a pullback. Target range probably 12,450, somewhere around here, and then another little bullish run. You know, coming down on the stochastics. Kind of a pretty high spike there. Not a lot of volume. Sometimes these things, they just don't make no damn sense. And let's look at ADEX. ADX. Is this the one that's supposed to be for like cost per click ads and stuff like that? Five-day, 1 month, 6 month. Okay, so you got to come all the way back to the 6 month to see a point we've been lower than we are currently. I don't know what the news is about ADX. ADX. Plunges 12%. Bad 24 hours. One of the biggest ad exchanges in the world. Closed blockchain smart contracts. Right. So really it's just no real news about it at all, other than the fact that it's come down. It's kind of what we've been looking at. Decentralized ad exchange. It's definitely a platform that I feel like a lot of internet entrepreneurs would probably get behind, as it tends to grow a little larger. You know, a lot of the guys doing the programs that teach you how to make money online, but really it's just a program that teaches you how to sell the program you're using. You know, they're all bullshit. People make millions with them because people are gullible, and I hate them. I sold them before. I felt bad about it. Stopped selling them. You know, got to get out of those tendencies. Definitely, possibly get a little bit invested in there to hold. Probably about 1,000 coins is what I would put into if I was going to buy to hold it. Like I said, though, we're still pretty on a pretty sharp downward trend. Let's check out Neo and see how close the charts look. Neo's looking decent. 5-day. It's been really hard to tell where something's going to go with the fluctuations in Bitcoin lately. Let's see. I want something a little more Sorry, you might hear an ad real quick from good old Ty Lopez, you know. I'm just sitting in my Lamborghini reading my books. Fucking Ty Lopez. That's that kind of shit I'm talking about. A system that teaches you how to sell the system to somebody else. Fucking crooked ass bastards. I might be jealous because they're rich and I'm not. Who knows? Oh man, where are the trades coming in, guys? Where are the trades coming in? Did we get bought? We did not get bought. That's a pretty good sized buy there. People like me trying to get in. Look at that sell wall though. 1 Bitcoin, 2. What's our total? 7 Bitcoin volume. All of which is almost on the first page of the sell. I don't know. Seems like a lot of people are trying to get out. Bought in and held for the long term. We'll wait on this to see where it goes. Still up 300% on meme. Metric. Elastic. Litecoin. I don't know. I'm just not really seeing anything interesting to trade tonight, guys. I mean, hold your top 10 coins and invest in diversifying a few small coins. Some ICOs, like I said. And let me see what it was. It's the freaking things that are using the power from the power plants. I'll find it. Dang, son. Where'd you find this? Envy on. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Hopefully. But it probably will, to tell you the truth. I would just keep holding on it. This is what I'm looking to get in on here, guys. This will be the ICO that I'm looking to get in on. But I'm not gonna put $1,000 in. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm looking to put 250 in the actual ICO and not the pre-sale, because their minimum is $1,000 for the pre-sale. But I really like, I like what they're trying to do here. Anyone else got any suggestions of ICOs we could take a look at, guys? Anything you guys are looking at? Anything you want to learn more about? Maybe we can dive into the white paper together and check them out. I really do like what they got going on here. Token with payout. I'm tired, guys. I didn't go to sleep till 5 a.m. and then woke up and went to work at 7 a.m. Refresh. Refresh. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna buy in. Whether or not I can recommend it to you, I feel like that would be some sort of financial advice. I would say do your research. Like I said, I'm buying in at 250, possibly 500. I want to see how the pre-sale goes first, but I've dug deep into the white paper. I really like what they're about, and let me tell you what, For an ICO, I think they have the best marketing team I've seen of any in the last 6 months. I mean, they're just hot and heavy. I can't go to anywhere without seeing an ad for this. And you know, I've got all my metrics and everything turned off. So it's not that Google's serving me ads because this is what I've been looking at. It's just because they're everywhere. You know, like I said, check them out. envion.org. Check them out. Read the white paper. See if you feel like it's worth it. I feel like it'll be a big deal in my neck of the woods here in the U.S. where I live. We've got probably 5 wind farms and 3 solar farms within a 100-mile radius that are all pretty hefty power producers. So I could definitely see this getting pretty big in my area, and that's, you know, that I believe in it. That's why I want to invest in it, and I feel like there's good money to be made, and I'm going to hold it for the long term. I haven't either. This will be my first ICO. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me to get past the barrier of having to dedicate 1,000 to it pre-ICO, because I really would like to see where it goes, you know, during its pre-sale phase. Though I am expecting it's going to make big dollars, so we'll keep an eye on it. You know, check back the channel every couple of days. I'll probably have a video up on it or some other ICOs. I haven't dug too deep into them yet, so like I said, I'm just getting into that game. Also on here, I usually try to make a scam video every day. As somebody who tried to scam me, I'm always trolling the Facebook pages, you know, all the Bitcoin groups with 100,000 people in them. Right now, the biggest scam I've come across, probably 3 or 4 times a day, is people saying they can connect you to their Antminer S9s, so you can make anywhere. I've heard 60% to 600% in a 24-hour period. One guy told me 160% every 29 hours. You know, it's just good fun. Check out those videos, you know. Check out my big 60% loss I made the other day. You know, hurt my feelings a little bit, but you got to try to keep emotions out of cryptocurrencies, and that's how you make the money. I should have held it. You know, if I would have held it, I would not have lost nearly as much. I could have got in my 2% range instead of 60%, or would have just held it another day. But it was, what is it? It's being delisted from Bittrex right now. I can't think of it at the moment, but we'll come back to it. What is Quark? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired as heck. What's going on in these discussions? Got in crypto about a week ago. I'm holding my USD to buy back tomorrow. Hope it's the right choice. Wow, yeah, Litecoin was $4 this summer. That's crazy. 32 Bitcoin volume. 20 cents. Kind of looks like a pump to me, guys. Could just be that we were coming down off the fluctuation on Bitcoin, and you know, things were going down in Satoshi versus BTC. So we're just starting to pick up a little bit. Do not know. Any of you guys have any suggestions and coins to look at, coins to trade? I want to be making some active trades during these live streams. See if we can make some money. Get in there. You know, I'll trade if you're scared to trade it. If you think it's going to make something, you know, let me know. We'll check it out on the chart. We'll try to buy the dip. Neo's been on a steady bull run now for a solid 30 minutes. Five percenter. Not bad, not bad. Double top? Question mark? let's look at our... Everything's kind of down right now. Mana seems to be doing okay. Had a little bit of a pump there. Decentraland. Holy shiznizzle. Oh, these are 2 hours. Oh, my bad. So we've got a nice steady upward trend there for the last 20 or so minutes. Not bad. Coming up on 55 minutes now, guys. Almost an hour in. Got still a pretty decent sized buy wall here. I wouldn't get in right now. I'd get in on the next dip. And it looks like the dips are kind of long-winded over about 20 or 30 minute periods. See what kind of gains this is. 7%, that's not bad. I could be in on 7% every hour and I would be a happy man. Happy. When was the last time, other than here, we were over? So is that on the 1 day then? Yeah. So some big movements here throughout the day. When I got into Bitcoin would have been when it was $10 a piece. Did I hold the Bitcoin this whole time? Hell no, because I probably wouldn't be making YouTube videos if I did. I definitely wouldn't be running a staffing agency either. I would just be chilling. I got into Bitcoin when it was $10 a piece. I sold them at $1,000, made a nice little profit, used that money to open my business, and just forgot about them for a couple of years, you know. I think in 2013 is when I sold them, and then I just forgot about it, kept going. And then a couple months ago, I was like, man, Bitcoin looks like it could be doing good again. So I got back in. And I'm just, right now, I'm kind of diversified. You know, I keep a couple $100 to trade with for some small things I want to do. If I'm looking for big positions, I transfer over and move all at once. And I don't just keep it in the exchange. I use a Ledger Nano to kind of hold. But I'm looking, you know, I've got some healthy gains over the last couple of months, so I'm not upset with it. I did just use a Bitcoin ATM for the first time today. Fees were kind of high, but to tell you the truth, it was no higher than straight up just buying from Coinbase. And it was interesting. You know, it was an interesting transaction. It's nice to see them in a physical location where any regular person can just come in off the street and buy Bitcoin. Though, where mine was closest to me, the space is so large. Yeah, that's for sure. It's really the blockchain as a whole. The blockchain technology is where the money's at. Bitcoin, I feel like, has gone far past ever being used as an actual currency and is now just a really decent store of value. And it's kind of your entry point to trade against for your other coins. Like Litecoin, I could see being used as an actual currency, but now that people know how to kind of tweak things, there'll always be improvements. I'm seeing 10 years down the road, cryptocurrencies might be the only currencies there are, because it's the only things that real people can control or have some sort of control on, as opposed to the government. Because, you know, my US dollars, I put $100,000 in my bank account, hold it for a year with my 1% interest. That doesn't even cover inflation. So as an equivalent, I've lost money holding it in a savings account in fiat currency, as opposed to if I put $100,000 in Bitcoin and hold it, according to previous records, you know, you can't always guarantee the future, but, you know, 1,000% gain over the year. If I were to put that in there instead of my bank account, I wouldn't even need the damn bank account anymore, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like it's a better store of value, and the more people that get into it, I mean, right now, Bitcoin itself is bigger than Disney. Cryptocurrencies as a whole are still small compared to other markets that trading occurs in, but Bitcoin, just by itself, its market cap, is bigger than Disney, and I don't know these people that say it's a bubble. Is Disney a bubble? They've been around for 60, 70, 80 years. You know, I'm hoping to see Bitcoin stick around that long. That's just kind of what I want to see. And to tell you the truth, I wish I would have went harder when I was younger, when I first learned about Bitcoin. Fuck yeah, man. That's the way I feel about it. I hate it, you know. Prices go up, gas goes up, everything goes up. And it goes up not because it's worth more, but because the value of the dollar goes down. And, you know, it's just inflation. Capitalism works for the upper 10%. It doesn't work for almost anyone else. And that's the unfortunate truth. Myself as a business owner, I'm fairly happy with the current system. I was fortunate enough to be able to, you know, work hard, get my education, and create my own business. I just feel like people need to try a little harder, you know. If you feel like you can make a go at something, why not? If you've got a couple $100 to throw into Bitcoin and you're willing to risk it, throw it in there. Forget about it, you know. Create your account, buy a Ledger S Nano or something like that. Throw $200 into Bitcoin, save it, cold storage, check it every 6 months. Watch your profits be raked in. That's what I would suggest for anyone who's just getting into it, that's scared about trading or high interest yield programs or things like BitConnect. You know, I'm in the BitConnect right now for $300 some. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I got videos on the channel, daily updates on it. But I'm only reinvesting $100 at a time. So I'm not reinvesting $10 and $10 because on days where you don't get high percentages, it rounds down to literally no cents. So if you only do a $10 reinvest and you only get 0.1% or 0.15% or something like that in a day, it's not worth it because you don't actually make any money on it. So I'm sticking to $100 reinvests, and I'm just going to play that on the long term and see how that works out. I definitely don't suggest buying into anything you do not research yourself. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Like I said, I turned 25 this month. On the 18th, I'll be 25, and I'll have been a business owner for 5 years now. I've been in the industry, the healthcare industry, for 5 years, ever since I got out of high school or college. You know, I just got an associate's degree in business. Saw a need for staffing agencies, which is extremely high. I got in there, and it's just kind of, you know, it's blown up from there. It's a good business, and it's helping people that live in nursing homes be provided with good care, so I can sleep good at night knowing what I'm doing. All right, might start to see this dip on Neo here. Alright guys, we've been live for 1 hour and 3 minutes. I think sometimes we might try to go for 2, maybe an hour and a half. Sorry about that, just kicked the shit out of my desk. See if we can't find some trades. If the market's just not good enough to make any trades, I probably won't keep you guys here too long. Apparently you like listening to me ramble on because you're still here. I definitely appreciate you coming by and checking us out. What I would really appreciate is if you drop a sub. I'm just trying to build up the YouTube channel so I can get the word out about cryptocurrency, guys. Obviously, if you like anything I've done here and you want to donate, I'm putting everything back into the channel. Be starting to do giveaways as soon as we get up in the 100 subscriber range, so it's a little more fair. You know, as the early guys, there's not much of a battle to be fought there for giveaways, so we want to get a couple hundred people in here before we start giving away. You know, I'll be buying $100 packages for BitConnect and maybe some RSI packages, who knows. I just want to help people get into it, and if they can't afford to put their own money in, you know, if I can spend $60 to get somebody into it and they can see 6 months down the road that it's worth investing their own money, that's what I want to see. Because the more people in Bitcoin there are, the better off I am, and I feel like the better off everyone is. still did not sell. That sucks. And if there's any kind of videos you guys want to see, you want to see a certain series, anything like that, you know, if you want me to make videos of diving down on the white paper on certain coins for long-term holds, checking out ICOs, you know, making actual calls to the companies, seeing if we can't get on some sort of a live video call with somebody, you know, we'll do that. Yeah, definitely check out Litecoin. I always hit that too early. Down to 14%. Nobody likes ads.
Listen to it all.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm just trying to get the word out, man. I want more people to know about it and really see what it can do and how it can build your wealth. If nobody signs up underneath me, that's fine. I'll keep putting my own money in. I'm not worried about it because I believe in it, and I think if people see that you believe in something enough, they might just come around as well. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping, like I said, I want a target range. I'm wanting to get about here. Obviously, I want it to happen a little slower than it's currently happening. But I want to pull back to the target range of between 180 and 190 on Litecoin, because I feel like that's a good place I could buy more positions in at and still be safe, you know. Still keep that 100% gain just about for the last 24 hours as opposed to the monumentous gain. I guess it's more than 24 hours now for the 100%. But I mean, look at that. It wasn't very healthy. We need to see a correction. Probably the 204 range actually kind of match up with the retracement there. That's what I want to see. But I'm not seeing any good trades here, guys. I don't want to keep you bored here. You guys are still watching. I greatly appreciate it. You know, check us back every now and then. And if stuff starts to pick up later this evening, you know, I'll probably be up till 2 or 3 in the morning. So if stuff starts to pick up and you're still awake, whatever time it may be, wherever you are, you know, like I said, drop a sub, get them notifications on there. You'll be able to see whenever I go live. Check it out. You know, tell your friends. I definitely appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me here for a little while. It's been kind of a slower stream. Last night was pretty lit. Check out the 3-hour video. We were playing a lot of copyrighted music yesterday. I had to remove several 3 or 4 minute sections of the video because it was blocked in all countries. I'm like, why can't they just make the ad revenue off it and be happy? That's whatever though. Anyways, like I said, this has been your boy Juan Crypto coming at you live. As I always say, may Bitcoin always find its way to your wallet. You guys have a great night. Like I said, hit them notifications. Watch when I come back up live. We'll get back on here. We'll talk about it. We'll do some research into your coins. I think my next stream we might dig deep into some white papers and really give some good information for people who are interested in getting into some ICOs. You guys have a great night.